Hey, Cancer. How are you guys? Welcome back to another episode. It's Greg from Solari Tarot, and I'm here to do your love and relationships reading for August 2019. Guys, this is my first full month back on the channel. It feels so good to be here. Cancer, this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Obviously not going to resonate with everybody, right? Folks, however, I am happy to announce that my personal readings are a go again. They're all live. All that information's in the description box below for you. How to get a hold of me for that. The pricing has changed a little bit in order to accommodate my intense booking schedule. So yeah, check that out if you're interested. And Cancer, let's go ahead and get right into your reading. Guys, we are finally moving out of the retrograde season and we're moving direct. For some of you, there could still be some sloppy energy into the first week of August because that's pretty typical. What are the messages for Cancer? What are the messages for Cancer? August 2019, love and relationships. Okay. This is so strange, Cancer, because Scorpio pulled this card. Scorpio pulled this too. Wedding has been coming out for a lot of folks, so I don't know if you... Okay. For a lot of you Cancers, I'm wondering if... This could be for a very specific few of you, but it does look here like there's somebody that really wants to be married. They really want to find this... beautiful situation. I'm wondering though, Cancer, if you feel like either you don't deserve it or you feel like it's not safe for you to offer that to somebody. You could have been hurt in your past, but some of you guys, I do sense a yearning energy here. You know, you really want this. You really want to be married. Or this could certainly be you just really want to attract that partner, that compatriot, that companion, right? It's in the energy here for love for you in August, but I want to talk a little bit about these two cards coming out because these are trying to remind you that not only is it safe for you to love someone, that you deserve to be loved by someone as well. This is a give and receive kind of energy, but it's trying to educate you within it rather than say that you're sitting in it now. So what lies do we tell ourselves, Cancer? Or did we notice any kind of things during retrograde that perhaps were untruths that we were telling ourselves about our own self-worth or about our own confidence? Is there something that maybe we've lied to ourselves about here in the month of August that now we're seeing clearly? Perhaps. All right, let's see what our tarot messages are as we move forward, folks. Spirit, what is the message for the zodiac sign of Cancer for love and relationships, August 2019? What are the messages Cancer needs to hear in love? Okay, so we're starting out with the High Priest here. We also have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Cups. What other messages do we have for Cancer? Okay, we have the Fool card. Cancer, any other messages? We have the Eight of Wands, so we do have some sort of communication coming in here in the month of August. Whoa, the cards are flipping. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups. The Hermit. Justice. Could be dealing with Libra energy or Virgo energy or Aries energy. We have the High Priestess. We have the Chariot and the Shadow side, which is the equivalent of the Devil. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. Cancer. In the month of August, in reference to our personal relationships, our love relationships, there could be a commitment that is at question here. For some of you guys, there's already some sort of committed thing. I don't know why I'm saying this, but wedding did come out. We have justice, we have the high priest, we have the high priestess. We almost have this spiritual spiritual wedding in some sort of way, like the bonding of souls. But things are not perfect with whatever this connection is, or because our Two of Pentacles suggests that we're up in the air. So we may be changing our minds a lot about how we feel about somebody. One second we're like, yes, this is the best thing I've ever had. And then the next second we're like, ugh, look at this piece of shit. I cannot even believe I'm in a room with this human, right? Some of us really want to break out of this routine pattern that we've been in with somebody that's never quite brought fulfillment. And I think because of that energy kind of tossing and turning, with the Fool card, the Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Wands, some of you Cancers are going to be receiving some communications in August that you have really wanted to have after a period of no communication. So if there's somebody that you haven't been communicating with, don't be surprised to see a message in the inbox. Now, I do want to say there is a darker energy attributed to somebody in your life or to some situation in your life that we are going to need to talk about. There's a sense of illusion. There's a sense of feeling trapped here. Somebody moved on from something. Somebody balanced their own scales. Somebody did some self-work here. They really tried to uncover what was hidden within their own subconscious, and it looks like they did a pretty damn good job of it. So with the Six of Cups on the bottom here, it almost looks to me like the past returns for you, Cancer. And actually, wasn't that the... I'm thinking that that was what your video was about at the end of July during retrograde. I need to check that really fast, because if that is, then this is a big return within your energy. Yeah, it's you guys. The past returns, but you're not the same person anymore. Interesting, because as we move into August, that energy is still here. That's crazy. I thought it was you guys. So somebody is definitely returning from the past. You got this at the end of July during retrograde, and it looks like the retrograde might have kind of washed it up along your, energetic seashore, so to speak. And in the month of August, you could still very much be dealing with this. Communications are coming in. Somebody wants to start a fresh, clean slate here. That is pulling on your emotions here too, because I'm almost picturing it like somebody is saying, we should be committed. We should do this. I've changed. For some of you guys, you could literally have broken up with somebody and they pop out of the woodwork a few months later with a ring and they're like, you need to marry me. You know that we're meant to be together. But I think that there's some sort of darkness that you've moved on from here. That was really indicated in July, because now I'm remembering that reading, knowing that it was for you guys. But it looks like somebody's with the Chariot and the shadow side, or the Devil. It looks like somebody's moved on from this darkness, or they've moved on from this addiction. Whatever it was that was going on that was bringing a really heavy, dark energy to the situation, that's something that's been moved on from. It's not in the current energy now. So I think as something returns, because we obviously have our Six of Cups, it's almost like, for a lot of you, I'm serious, somebody's coming back and they're saying, I want to be married to you. I want to be with you because I messed this whole thing up. This was my fault. I have to say, you guys, there's a lot of major arcana here. A lot. Big shifts. I mean, look, there is the possibility that somebody is doing work on themselves here, that the person in question has been doing some self-work, indicated here by the Four of Swords. It looks like both of you have, but this is the thing. I'm not certain that this person has moved on from everything they say they have. There could be a little bit of a illusory energy here. Somebody's not exactly telling the total truth. I want to clarify this, because quite honestly, it's quite intense energy. I think that whatever happened in this relationship with this person somehow convinced you or made you feel like you were not beautiful enough, or you were not good enough, or, you know, because those cards that came out, it's safe for you to love. You deserve to be loved. But I want to say, I'm not certain. The cards aren't telling me that it's safe for you to love this new person. Scales have balanced in some way, but I'm sensing that more as a general energy within your chart, right? Yeah, we need to clarify because I need to get more. I need to get more here. For Cancer, love and relationships, August 2019. Tell me about the High Priest, please. The Five of Swords, straight up. So there was a commitment that was walked away from, straight up. This is the same energy as last month. It's crazy. There has been a separation. Somebody's walked away from the main character of the story here, or it could be that you have walked away from someone. There's loss here. There's been loss. It's shaken up people's routine. It's shaken up the way that they see their lives. It's caused a lot of up in the air ideas and decisions that need to be made about whether somebody's going to move on fully or whether they're going to still entertain this idea. And it looks like the communication has already come in and it's still coming in. But for some of you, yeah, here's the freaking Hierophant. On the Hierophant. It's the High Priest in this deck, but it's the same card. I mean, yeah, there was a really intense commitment here that was walked away from. For some of you guys, this was a marriage that you walked away from. No doubt, straight up. Talk to me about the Two of Pentacles, please. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. Talk to me about the Two of Pentacles. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. We have the Nine of Cups again. So it's like interesting because the Two of Pentacles is sitting right beside of the Nine of Cups generally to the energy. Look at this awful outfit, you guys. Are you going to make fun of me in the comments about how I look like I just flew from hippie outer space? Sorry. It's interesting here because it's almost like somebody is tossing up the idea of whether they entertain a person or entertain emotional fulfillment and moving forward to this wish come true, to this wish fulfilled, where they want to be in their life. I think in some sort of way, Cancer, you really did clean that slate and you really did open up that channel for there to be fresh new energy to come in. And I think now that the past energy is coming back in, it's making you wonder if you've even done any work at all. Some of you could be feeling very weak in your resolve because you really do love this person and you really do want to talk to them. But it's like, are you going to choose yourself or are you going to choose somebody else who might not be telling you the total truth? I have to say that because that's definitely here. Talk to me about the Nine of Cups. Whoa. Yeah. Oh my God. The Devil, the Chariot, and the World. 3 major arcana cards to come out next to each other. This is very intense. This is literally, you beat the demon. You close that out. You moved on. This is the same energy from last month. It's still prevalently in your energy, which means it's getting chalked back up by the universe. This, for some of you, this could be thoughts of a person that you haven't thought about in a while, that you had a deep connection with that really messed you up. And now, for whatever reason, the retrograde has been sending you memories of this person or sending you thoughts of this person, and you're starting to feel like you're getting swung back into the energetic exchange with them, and you don't want to be there. And you know that you've closed this cycle up and that you're working on your own emotional fulfillment. And you guys know how I feel. I really strongly encourage you to stay on that path because the right things, the universe sends us the right things when we're looking for the right things, right? Tell me about the Fool card. Tell me about the Fool card. What do we talk? What kind of new? Yeah, the Nine of Wands. I'm wondering if you guys are feeling like guarded, of course. I mean, look at this woman here. She's very guarded. You can see in her face there's a sense of panic here. She's very exhausted. She's been fighting a battle for a long time. She really desires to walk away from that battle, clean the slate, and be the Fool, and start over again, build a new story, start a new narrative. There's somebody holding on for a clean slate here. It's like they want it. They want to move on. They don't want to be held back. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. The Five of Wands. So let me say, for some of you guys, this person that is showing up energetically in the reading, which is very interesting because no court cards have come out at all to suggest who it is. So I guess that's up to you. But there's the communication that comes in is going to cause some sort of conflict. I'll say this to you, Cancer. Now, I don't mean it's going to cause a lot of drama. It certainly could with this card. But what I'm really sensing here for you is it's going to cause some sort of inner emotional conflict. You're going to be really confused about how to proceed. Because part of you wants to do one thing, but the other part of you wants to do something else. And really, that's indicated by the Two of Pentacles. But the reminder here, being clarified by that Nine of Cups, remember, is to focus on that fulfillment. So whatever communications come in, they could stress you out. I'm not going to lie. Tell me about the Four of Swords. Tell me about the Four of Swords. Tell me about the Four of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles. So we could be taking a break from an air sign, or excuse me, from an earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But also, I really find this energy to be settling into your own identity, having a bird's eye view about how to move forward. A lot of you guys are inspired by Mother Nature right now. What's been very healing to you is Gaia, in a way. Really spending time outdoors this summer, and for those of us on the Western Hemisphere at least. And really enjoying that security of self and that grounding of self. I think, Cancer, we're moving into a really emotionally fierce time in our life where we've got a little bit more of a handle on these extreme emotions we experience because of this work that we've done and because of the resting, right? Hell yeah. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Hell yeah. I'm loving that. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Yeah. There are options that are going to be presenting themselves to you, Cancer. As you can see from whatever this is that's coming in, oh, I'm throwing cards, cool. The energy that's coming in for you here is going to present options. That does not mean that every single option is the right one to choose. I'm serious. Because the universe wants you to choose the right one, and it wants you to know that the work that you've done to balance your scales really mattered. That what you've uncovered really is important in your evolution moving forward, and you need not forget this. This is very important, Cancer. Talk to me about the Hermit. Talk to me about the Hermit energy. The King of Cups. So, I don't know if somebody here in the situation, the person here in the reading could also be another water sign, maybe Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But somebody may have isolated or went into hermit mode and cut communication off. Tell me about Justice. For some of you, that's certainly the situation. For others of you, you're trying to balance your emotions and you're coming into a more emotionally mature place in your life. This is... Whoa... Yeah, I'm understanding here. I want to say something to you here, but I got to get all these cards off the flow first. There's the Four of Swords again. Okay, I think that's all of them. Yeah, okay. We have the Five of Pentacles that came out here on the Justice card. I think the right thing to do in your life was to put somebody out in the cold, or to turn away from someone, or to abandon someone in some way. There was an abandonment here, and it was justice. It was served. It was karmically correct. I'm wondering if some of you guys are tossing over the idea in your head of, well, maybe this person has changed, and I'm just not sure that they have. And I think that the only thing that you should be focused on, Cancer, is your own change, because you cannot change anyone else. And it looks like justice has been served for somebody. Somebody could have really put you through the ringer, but they're getting their karma, and I think they're realizing it. Could be an air sign. Yeah, somebody's sneaky, though. Somebody's been sneaky. I gotta say that. Tell me about the High Priestess. The Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit card, and the Nine of Swords. So much of what happened in the subconscious before this transformation of self has been a slow progress, right? It's been slowly moving out of a place of being sad. You feel like you've done so much work and you feel like you've moved on from this darkness in your life. And I have to be honest with you, I agree, right? So the past returning is a test this month, is a test of your will. And I want to say this. I know that we all want to be loved, Cancer, but you have got to be kind of the co-creator of how you allow people to love you, right? It is safe for you to love from that message, but it might not be safe for you to love the wrong person. And I think that you need to know that you've done a lot of work. So whoever this person is that's returning from the past, you've done work since then. I want you to employ what you've learned in moving forward. Quite possibly for some of you, you could be in a situation where you feel like somebody's changed and you're willing to offer again and the slate is clean with that full card. But it just looks to me like there's still a little bit more conflict here that's not bubbling up to the surface. It's still underneath. So I want to point that out. I think you need to focus on your own hermit mode. It came out here twice. It's important, okay? The devil came out here twice. I just want you to think about that, all right? Guys, if you're new to the channel, please make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. If you want to go deeper into this energy, if you resonate with it, you are more than welcome to book a personal reading with me. Once again, all that information is in the description box. And I love you, and I'll see you soon. By the way, my turnaround time for readings right now is low AF because I have nothing. Like, I'm back to clean slate, full card booking. So, my turnaround time could be upwards of literally maybe 2 days right now. So, yeah, hit me up. All right, I love you guys, and I will see you next week for your weekly. Bye.